Genesis chapter 31, part A, Douay-Rheims version of the Bible. But after he had heard the words of the sons of Laban, saying, Jacob hath taken away all that was our father's, and being enriched by his substance is become great. And perceiving also that Laban's countenance was not towards him as yesterday and the other days, especially the Lord saying to him, Return to the land of thy fathers, and to thy kindred, and I will be with thee. He sent and called Rachel and Leah to the field, where he fed the flocks, and said to them, I see your father's countenance is not towards me as yesterday and the other day, but the God of my father hath been with me. And you know that I have served your father to the uttermost of my power. Yea, your father also hath overreached me, and hath changed my wages 10 times, and yet God hath not suffered him to hurt me. If at any time he said, The speckled shall be thy wages, all the sheep brought forth speckled. But when he said on the contrary, that thou shalt take all the white ones for thy wages, all the flocks brought forth white ones. And God hath taken your father's substance and given it to me. For after that time came of the ewes conceiving, I lifted up my eyes and saw in my sheep that the males which leaped upon the females were of diverse colors and spotted and speckled. And the angel of God said to me in my sleep, Jacob. And I answered, Here I am. And he said, Lift up thy eyes, and see that all the males leaping upon the females are of diverse colors, spotted and speckled, for I have seen all that Laban hath done to thee. I am the God of Bethel, where thou didst anoint the stone, and make a vow to me. Now therefore arise, and go out of this land, and return to thy native country. And Rachel and Leah answered, Have we anything left among the goods, inheritance of our father's house? Hath he not counted us as strangers and sold us, and eaten up the price of us? But God hath taken our father's riches and delivered them to us and to our children. Wherefore do all that God hath commanded thee. Then Jacob rose up, and having set his children and his wives upon camels, went his way. And he took all his substance and flocks and whatsoever he had gotten in Mesopotamia, and went forward to Isaac his father to the land of Canaan. At that time Laban was gone to shear his sheep, and Rachel stole away her father's idols. And Jacob would not confess to his father-in-law that he was flying away. And when he had gone, together with all that belonged to him, and having passed the river, was going on towards Gilead, it was told Laban on the 3rd day that Jacob fled, and he took his brethren with him, and pursued after him 7 days, and overtook him in the mount of Gilead. And he saw in a dream that God saying to him, Take heed that thou not think harshly against Jacob. Now Jacob had pitched his tent in the mountain, and we and his brethren had overtaken him. He pitched his tent in the same mount of Gilead. And he said to Jacob, Why hast thou done thus to carry away without my knowledge my daughters as captives, taken with the sword? Why wouldest thou run away privately and not acquaint me, that I might have brought thee on the way with joy, and with songs, and with timbrels, and with harps? Thou hast not suffered me to kiss my sons and daughters. Thou hast done foolishly, and now, indeed, it is in my power to return thee evil. But the God of your fathers said to me yesterday, Take heed thou speak not anything harshly against Jacob. Suppose thou didst desire to go to thy friends, and hast a longing after thy father's house. Why hast thou stolen away my gods?